Hi, welcome to another crate opening video with Zed. Today we'll be opening up the Manco supply crate number 76. This one's a little bit different than the other ones I've shown. This one, all the value lies in these two here. We have the Strange Cosmetic Part Freeze Cam Taunt Appearances, which is worth 2.05 keys, and the biggest one is the Strange Part Damage Dealt, which is 6.17 keys. The rest are kind of duds, nothing over half a key. Obviously the unusual is the best. We've gone 100 without seeing one. Hopefully we see one going forward. At the time of recording, keys are worth 70.88 refined, and the cost to open this is basically just the key. The crates are 0.01 keys. They're basically negligible to open. So our expected value out of each crate is 1.08 keys for a profit of 0.07 keys. Now that's assuming we can open some of these high valued ones here. If we only open the more likely and less valuable ones, we will not be having a good day. We'll go over to the crate opening. I've updated my graph at the top here with everything that I've sold so far. The last video, if you missed it, we went over the brand new Halloween case that came out. It is not a hot case to open. You can see I've updated my profit graph and we've dipped way into the negative. We're at negative 12 keys profit. So hopefully we get some good pulls today, maybe an unusual. We can bring that graph back up. Had every opening gone as we expected, we would be at 6.46 keys profit, but you know, it doesn't always go that way. The only way we can get closer to our expected value is to continue to open crates. So let's get started here. Number 1. We have a Strange Eviction Notice. That one is worth 0.06 keys. We lose the full value, basically. Number 2. A Strange Conch. Worth 0.37 keys. We'll see how easy that is to sell. Number 3. A Strange Revolver. 0.24 keys. Not one of the ones we're looking for. Number 4. Another Strange Conch. Not what we want. Number 5. Strange Eviction Notice again. Not looking so great on our first 5. Number 6. Strange Revolver. Number 7. Our third Strange Conch. Number 8. Hey, there it is. Strange Cosmetic Part Freeze Cam Taunt Appearances. And I love the little booty shake on the Strange Part display. That's great. That's one of the 2 we want. Let's keep going. Number 9. Strange Revolver. Number 10. We'll take a quick break to look at what we've opened so far. Strange Eviction Notice. Alright, let's look at our graphs. So far, the value we expected to come out of these crates would have involved opening up a Strange Damage Dealt part so far. That's 6 keys of expected value that we haven't seen so far. Otherwise, the value has pretty much lined up. We're opening more of the first 3 items on the list here, the Strange Conch, the Strange Revolver, and the Strange Eviction Notice. We've seen one more of each than we'd like to see. Let's hope we don't see any more going forward, and we'll keep opening. Number 11. Another Strange Conch. Number 12. Another Strange Eviction Notice. Number 13. A Front Runner. It always it always scares me when I see a new hat coming out of a crate. I think it's an unusual, but it's just because I'm unfamiliar with the 2 hats that come out of there. The Front Runner is worth only 0.03 keys. It's a craft hat, so not making our value back there. Number 14. Another Strange Eviction Notice. Number 15. Hey, Strange Part Damage Dealt. That is excellent. You'll see a little bump in the graph there. We get 6 keys of value out of that one, giving us a profit of 5.17 keys for that opening. That's great. Next one. Strange part, kill streaks ended. That one's only worth 1/3 of a key. Number 17. Hey, that's great. Another strange part damage dealt. We'll see our our graph is looking a little happier, going from minus 22 keys at 114 to minus 12 keys at crate number 117. We'll keep going. Happy graphs. Number 18. Another strange eviction notice. Number 19. Strange conch. Number 20. Another strange cosmetic part, freeze cam taunt appearances. Number 21. Strange part, kill streaks ended. 22. Another strange conch. Number 23. Another kill streaks ended. 24. And the last one here. Good luck for an unusual. Let's hope. A strange revolver. Alright. So let's have a look at everything we opened. In terms of the value opened, the reasons we wouldn't meet our expected value here would be not enough strange part damage dealt. I think we, on average, we get half of a part more. We either fall, we can't open half of a part, so we fall the half below the expected value. Sometimes you'll get more and you'd be above there. The other one would be the same reasoning for the freeze cam taunt appearances, just going a little bit shy of that. In terms of the items opened, we saw a lot of strange eviction notices. They're only supposed to be 20%. We saw almost 30%. And we saw more strange conches than we wanted to, 24% compared to the expected 20. And again, no unusual for the 5th video in a row here. It'll come in due time. Let's go to the final overview. Overall, we opened up 20.84 keys of value. That's down 4.28 keys from what we started with, so we didn't get the full expected value we hoped for. This one is a riskier case, as the value is held up in a 10% chance for the 6 key valued one and another 10% for the 2 key value one. And other than that, you're not getting much. If you were to be opening, hundreds of these, you'd fall a little closer to the expected value, but because I'm using a small sample, I won't always hit that expected value. Anyways, that's all I had for today. I won't promote it again, but my Warpaint is in the description if you wanted to upvote my workshop submission. And make sure to subscribe and like this video if you're enjoying this content. I'd love to hear your comments if you have any suggestions for crates to look at or other video formats. I'm thinking about making a best crates to open video. I've got a whole spreadsheet tracking all these old crates because I got a lot of love for them. Anyways, take care. Bye.